I'm late. I'm late. I know I'm late. My bad. My bad. My bad, y'all. Um, but most of the time, y'all rolling up in here late too, anyway. So, anywho, alrighty. I am in the building, so when y'all get the alerts and all of that stuff, come on, check in. Check in with a brother, see what's crack-a-lacking. Uh, uh. I know my man D Steve's ain't gonna let me down. I know he gonna come up in here like gangbusters. Maybe I waited too long. Got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on. Lot of stuff going on. So let's get in here. Get to chopping it up like it's supposed to be chopped. Who's in the building? Nobody? Sound off like you got a pair, as they used to say in the military. I was just talking about you, D. Steezel. I said, I know he gonna show up like Clizock work. Appreciate you, bro. Welcome to the dance. We are in the building. So, sir, how was your day going? How was your day going? How was your day going? Mine is hectic. I've been running around like a chicken with the head cut off. I had at my day job, I had one of my clients pass away. So I had to, you know what I'm saying, deal with all of the paperwork and rigmarole that goes with that. Yay! The joys of social work. Theo be in the building. Maybe I ought to start y'all popping up together. Maybe I ought to start setting it off at 5:40. Let's see, 6:40. Excuse me. All right, these I got you. Get your phone business. Get your phone business done. Yo, Theo, I ain't seen the latest vid, but after I get out of here, I'm gonna jump on there and check it out. I seen it said something about Lupita. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. More ammunition, more wood for the fire. I know that's right, dog. And wanted to get your thought processes on a couple of things, man. Also, too, the Black Panther issue review. I watched that this morning, and yeah, why indeed? Everybody falling out of favor, man. I this is unprecedented, bruh. I have never seen anything. This is worse than Heaven's Gate. You know what I mean? This is a man. They are tripping. Huh. Mm, 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 mm. You know what? I'ma say I'ma save it because I might I might have to do a vid my damn self. Um yeah, they gonna die on that hill. Literally. They are literally going to die on that. Well, not literally, but financially for sure. They are going to die on that hill. I don't know, man. To me at this point, it's just plain old stubbornness. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody wanting to be compliant, just or see sense. So other than that, how you been, bro? You healthy? You happy? You strong now? Ready to go out here and punch these recasters in the throat. Wait a minute, I shouldn't say that. Now 89 non-recasters gonna come on here like he's violent. What up again, D Steez? You're back. Okay. It's you and D Steez. You know what? I'm just gonna dive in. And everybody can get in where they fit in. It's about, well, my time, it's about quarter of. So here we are. We in. Let me start with what I want to start with. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Joe Rogan. Now, here's what I started to do. I started to play devil's advocate, but then I was like, hold up, let me do a little bit of research. And I did a little bit of research and stuff started falling out of the trees. And I was just like, oh my goodness, really? 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 And I started thinking about Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton. I don't know if y'all remember a couple years back, Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton wanted to do away with the N word. It was like, we just gonna wipe it out of the lexicon. We just gonna wipe it out of the vocabulary. Stop using it, stop saying it, all of that. Okay. Clearly that didn't work. Because there are a lot of people, and I would say the vast majority of African Americans look at that word as a term of endearment. And now it's just kind of been emblazoned into like rap and hip hop lexicon. So everybody's saying it. So my question, does using a term such as that desensitize people's reaction to it? Because I know me personally, and I guess it's just because we old heads and, well, middle-aged heads, wink, wink. We've heard it enough as a term of endearment, as a racial epithet, all of that, to the point where we just like, okay, that black guy's dropping N-bombs. Yeah, that white guy's dropping N-bombs. That Asian guy's dropping N-bombs. So I don't think that it is us who are flaming upset about Joe Rogan's constant, flagrant use of the word. I mean, don't get it twisted. We still like, okay, Joe Rogan, we see you, and you are who we thought you were. and just be like, all right, any UFC fight he's calling, I'm not paying no money to see it. I go to Dave and Buster's and watch it. I go to the bar and watch it, but I ain't paying no $69.95. And now I'm stuck with a Spotify account that now I'm feeling like I'm wrong if I continue to use Spotify. Am I? Should I just cut it off? Because I know they use Spotify at the radio station too. So, you know, like when you're doing music and that sort of thing. Haven't paid much attention to Joe since his dang Diesel. You ain't paid attention to Joe Rogan since Fear Factor? Wow. Okay. Theo, I think Theo's about to say what I think he's about to say. Joe has black friends that have enabled him. Rashard Evans. He's walking around right now around some black folks and ain't no one saying anything to him. Yeah. Back when he had hair, these days. Yeah, Theo, to your point, that's exactly what's happening. And that's the only time ever that I know of that non people of color get emboldened and emblazoned to just spout it out. And all it takes is one black person tolerating it. And then at that point, when they at gunpoint or knife point or getting ready to get DP'd by a bunch of brothers, they can say, "Well, hey, my black friend lets me say it." But I mean, it's not a pass. But at the same time, it's like, I get it. You're a stand-up comedian, kind of. But I mean, how do we feel about Bill Burr? I mean, if we talk about folks with slick tongues and saying controversial stuff when it comes to black people. I know Bill Burr done said some stuff that done raised some eyebrows and done made people go, you know, but you know, I put it like this. I think Theo kind of he hit some points when on the video that he did and was like, okay, he knows better. And we know that he knows better. And he knows that we know he knows better. So what else is there to say? And that was one of the reasons why I opted not to do a video about it, because I'm like, he know exactly what he doing. Theo said, ain't no one finna snatch him off air and or make him take Black History for 2 months. He not finna get the Nick Cannon, Whoopi Goldberg treatment. No, he is not. Plus, has you seen that man's Taekwondo skills? I think most moms would have a hard time with Joe Rogan, because I done seen some videos with him throwing some spinning kicks and some stuff, and they had some juice behind him. Not to say that's anything to be concerned about, but just FYI, he ain't just a comedian and a podcast person either. Just so you know, when we get mad and decide to jump Joe Rogan, a couple people gonna have some broke arms and legs and stuff like that. Hey, Grand Madam, how you doing? I couldn't find this live for about 15 minutes. You know why you couldn't find this live for about 15 minutes? Because I came on about 15 minutes late. So you were on time. I was late. Apologies. Everybody, Grand Madam's in the building. Say hello to Grand Madam. Grand Madam, what's good? Anyways, though, I don't think there's too much more really that needs to be said in regard to Joe Rogan and his flagrant use of the N-word, other than, are we mad? D. Steezel said I had no, actually, I had to go pick somebody up from work and they were running a little tardy. DLB said we gang stomp people for less. The baby's crew just jumped somebody. Yeah. But that's what my question was. Are we more angry at Joe Rogan for his flagrant use of the word because they had to cancel about 80 of his podcast episodes, 60, something like that, because he was using the N-word in those podcasts? Now, somebody said, hey, Overstand Mocha, she's liquid fire. How you doing, lady? What's up? We talk about Joe Rogan and his flagrant use of the N-word. Now, Joe is a symptom of the larger problem, which is Spotify enabling that shit. You see what I'm saying? If Spotify would have jumped down his throat and deactivated him super quick, like ABC and The View did Whoopi Goldberg, and like Nick Cannon got done, we wouldn't even be having this conversation right now. Because just like I said, Joe Rogan knew what he was doing when he said it. And Joe Rogan knew that we knew what he was doing when he said it. So to me, it's like when a child says something to me. That's how I'm looking at Joe Rogan. It's like when a child says something and that child know a cuss word slip out and they say something and then they look, and don't nobody say nothing. And so they cuss again because they figure ain't nobody. Seems like that's happening with everybody. Hang on a second. Let me see what I. Nope, it ain't me. I got my super thick cord in, so that I wouldn't have that going on. Spotify. Spotify is the problem. People who enable the behavior is the problem. And that's at least that's my thought on it. Theo's going there. Say, I'm disappointed that we don't stand together like other groups. No different than how we didn't stand united for Colin. And how the Three Stooges spoke down on Brian Flores. Wow. Thus, other groups become emboldened. D. Steezel. Yes, Joe Rogan did make an apology video, but I feel like that apology video was along the lines of, I'm sorry what I said made you feel the way it made you feel, and not, I apologize for using the N-word. It was effed up and I won't do it again. Please don't cancel me. It wasn't like that. It was more a PR damage control, if you will. Theo said, Joe not speaking about Jewish people like that, nor the LGBTQ, because the Jewish community and the LGBTQ community don't play that. And so it goes back to what you saying, Theo, about being disappointed that we don't stand together, because people of color are split down the middle about the use of the N word. Some of us feel like it's okay to drop N bombs. Others of us feel like, nah, you should do away with the word. We shouldn't even be saying it. It's just a sign of something that describes our own wretchedness. But D. Steezel, yes, it was a John Gruden apology. Yeah, that encapsulates what he did perfectly. Yeah. I'm sorry. A lot of folks in those communities probably run. I got Spotify, man, and I got like 10 trillion billion songs on there. And now I'm torn. Like, should I keep it? Because I feel like if I keep using Spotify, anyway, if you get a chance to, there's a video out there by India Ari. And India Ari said that as soon as that went down with Joe Rogan, the folks at Spotify called her and asked her, Brother Ray Smith, what's going on? The folks at Spotify called her up and asked her what she wanted to do. And India Ari said, take all my music off, because she still got the clip. So when he was like, yeah, a bunch of ends, and then, and he was like, oh, I went into a black neighborhood to go see Planet of the Apes, and I felt like I was on Planet of the Apes. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we can't mess with you no more, Joe Rogan. Them Toms and them mugs that just like live and let live, they can do that, but it's just like what Maya Angelou say, when somebody show you who they are, you believe them. I don't, and just me personally, I don't hate racists. I don't hate racists. Ray Smith said he lost respect for him a long time ago. Yeah, I mean, if you was rocking with his podcast, I mean, I might have watched one or two, but if you was in there listening, and you was hearing him say this stuff, and nobody was saying nothing then. Why we getting all hot and bothered now? Y'all heard about 80. Well, I'm not saying y'all, but the people who rocked with Joe Rogan heard about 80 M-bombs because India Ari's video got clip after clip after clip after clip after clip after clip, different experiences in. I could see if it was like 1 or 2 times. Nah, Joe Rogan, you ain't got no ghetto pass like that. Yes, Grand Madam, Joe is Karma. Karma is a woman with long fingernails, and she is digging in his chest right now. But you know what? Ain't nobody gonna mess with his. I think Spotify paid him like $100 million. So it's not like he didn't know what he was doing. We all agree on that. It ain't like he didn't know, and it isn't like he was not aware that there would have been some ramifications. Grand Madam, you say you wasn't you was never impressed with his podcast. You know I enjoy hot ones way better than the Joe Rogan experience. I like watching. That's just me. I like watching hot ones. Hot ones is if you want to get your celebrity on, watch celebrities eat hot ass chicken wings. It's fun, funny, and informative. Free plug for hot ones. Anyway, yes, Diesel, he knows exactly what he was doing. He knew exactly what he did when he did it because he did it more than once. He did it more than twice. He did it more than 3 times. He did it more than 10 times. So hell yeah, he knew what he was doing. He just didn't care. He thought the bros that was condoning his behavior was going to cape for him. And I think, far as I know, Rashard Evans is the only one who came out and said something like, Joe Rogan is not a racist. Okay. Well, if that's what you believe, Rashard, maybe Rashard's still trying to be relevant in the UFC. I don't know. Let's move on. Let's move on to something else a little more positive since I got everybody in the room or everybody that I like in the room. I like everybody in the room and I like everybody who comes in the room. So, see, this is a perfect example. Social media. Somebody could take a clip of this and be like, D-Real don't like a lot of the people that's on his page. I should stop rocking with him. You know, but y'all know I got love for y'all. Anywho's, here's my question. A lot of us in here, or if not most, if not all, we nerd out on a regular basis. And I have had the privilege of nerding out with some of the nerdiest nerds on the planet. My question is origin stories. Who we like you bike? That's an accent. Mocha, we like you bike. My name is Forrest Gump. People call me Forrest Gump. Anyways, origin stories. Who do you think has the strangest origin story? Now, I'm going to let y'all get going for a second, and then I'm going to tell y'all who I think, what character has the strangest origin story. Because it really is. It's weird AF. And it's like, what? Wait, that who? But hint, hint, hint. It was 1960s. Okay, y'all don't start talking at once. Yes, Diesel in comics. Oh, and by the way, yesterday I did a video on Daughters of the Dragon. Y'all should check that out if you haven't checked it out. It was fun. I enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed researching it too. Learned a lot. Um, plasm, plasm, plasm. Who plasm, Mr. Smith? Is that what you meant to type? You're drawing a blank. Okay, I help you out, Grand Madam. Of all the characters that you know their origin stories in comics or MCU or DCEU, which one do you think has the strangest? Oh, Malibu. Okay. Was that his name? Plasm? Was that his name? Or are you talking about Prime? Wasn't that his name? Or are you talking about a different character? I'll let you marinate on that. Everybody drawing a blank? Oh, D Steve, so I know you're talking about. You're talking about Marcus, who was actually Immortus. Yeah, he impregnated Carol Danvers with himself. That is weird. Eh. Plasm. I'm gonna have to check. I did Ultra Force, and I think that was all. I never really got into the individual characters because they seem too much like Marvel characters. Hard Case and what was his name? The dead body guy. Um yeah, yeah. And they had a cartoon for a hot second, which was meh. um Strangest origin story that I ever, and you check me on it if you want to. Strangest origin story I ever heard. Well, I won't say the strangest, but one of the strangest origin stories I ever heard was a character by the name. Hey, did y'all think I froze up? They were all found as a baby in the forest, contaminated by a scientific experiment gone wrong or from another planet. Hmm. Y'all are learning me today. That kind of sounds like Sweet Tooth. Nah, not Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth similar, but nah. Um, Gorilla Man. Gorilla Man is my weird one. Um, it's almost he right now in Avengers, he's like the Jarvis of Avengers Mountain right now. But he's basically a man who hunted, in the jungle for gorillas and animals and stuff like that. And he came across this gorilla, and it was like, I guess, like some kind of magic gorilla or something like that. And he wrestled this gorilla and killed it and then he turned into a gorilla. That's it. That's the origin story. Somebody was lazy. Yeah, I dug him in Agents of Atlas, but now he's kind of a turncoat. Actually, he let the Winter Guard into Avengers Mountain because now Avengers Mountain is in Antarctica. And the only way to get into Avengers, well, not the only way, but the main way to get in Avengers Mountain is like, with the Justice League teleporting in. And Gorilla Man let them teleport in and kidnap She-Hulk. So, yeah, Gorilla Man is a very different character as far as I'm concerned. He's like a low budget Beast, but technically he's not a low budget Beast because he was around before Beast. Similar thing though. Gorilla Man. Magical transference. Okay. Okay. You said Antarctica always got something going on, Mocha. Yes. Yes, it does. The Savage Land is in Antarctica. The Predator's Temple is in Antarctica. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in Antarctica. And that's just a couple of things. But I mean, it's a whole continent. Ain't nobody doing nothing with it. So we need to do something, right? That's my thought. But that's a cool place to set up a base. And the base is set up, I believe, in a celestial. And they get power from that celestial to run the base. These Diesel say, yeah, Agents of Atlas did resurrect those Silver and Golden Age characters. Yes, Venus, the goddess of love. 3D Man, the original, whom I kind of did a video on the other day. It was more about triathlon, but triathlon eventually became the new 3D Man. But we didn't really need a new 3D Man because 3D Man is a super corny character that should have just stayed in the 50s. Robot, what is he called? The human robot. The original Marvel boy. Yeah, there was a What If. I think the first run of What If, there was a what if the Avengers had formed in the 1950s instead of when they did form, and Avengers were looking at a parallel universe that was these weird golden silver age Avengers, and eventually Agents of Atlas was like, that's a cool idea, we're gonna run with it. Ooh, in the MCU. Yeah, good with the what are we, the X-Men are descendants of the deviants. I think that's how they're going to try to explain the presence of mutants in the MCU. They're going to say, okay, they're another offshoot of, well, you know what? They went off the rails with the movie. The Eternals and the Deviants in the MCU aren't offshoots of humanity. They're creations of the Celestials versus them being human beings that the Celestials took and evolved or experimented on. So, yeah, maybe exposure to the Eternals did something to human beings over time. I don't know. Avengers versus Eternals in an upcoming story arc. Could be interesting if it's done the right way. No, the Deviants did not. I was 100% disappointed that they didn't do anything with the Deviants in Eternals. Boo, boo, boo. And they were like just a side note. And then they like played Crow out. Because I'm like, Crow is cold, man. Crow manipulates his own body and makes himself have, like different looks. And, and then him and Athena was a thing. And, he took his horns down, so he could look more human. And, he was macking Athena. She was going for it too. You know what I'm saying? So that's not going to happen. You know that for a fact, Theo? I mean, because that's going to be terrible if it is. Yeah, Icarus did say that, but he flew into the sun. So I am thinking the flying into the sun thing is probably going to be something to supercharge him. Yeah, man, shoot me a link then, Theo. I wanna peruse that. Yeah, yeah, shoot me a link. Yeah, that's gonna be terrible. There, that's gonna be terrible. And then they're talking about uh premiering Blade in somebody else's movie before he gets his own movie. Well, technically they already have, but okay. Okay. Keep my eye open for that one. Super Bowl. Anybody excited about the Super Bowl? I'm not. My team ain't in it. Is what it is, though. The Los Angeles Rams and the Cincinnati Bengals. Okay. That's yeah. These I hated that they changed the Comic Eternals to match the MCU too. I dug Kirby's version, but I dug Gaiman's more because he fleshed it out a little better. He fleshed it out a little better. But who y'all got for the Super Bowl? Or if you even gonna be watching it? Ooh, okay. You know what? You know what? To be perfectly honest with you, I am not excited. Yeah, there you go, Mocha. I'm more excited for the halftime show than I am for the game itself. I'm like, the two teams that got in were the two teams that nobody want to see. Well, maybe the Bengals and the 49ers did for nostalgic purposes. But other than that, yeah, the halftime show, Snoop, Mary J. Blige, Eminem, Dr. Dre, and Kendrick Lamar. There you go. And the new movie trailers. But I mean, we excited about movie trailers. Are we talking about MCU movie trailers? Because I don't want to be the hater in this conversation, but um, oh, 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 that should be interesting. Thank you, brother Theo. Got it. I'll peep it out. MCU, man, I'm concerned because they making moves, and the moves they making make me think they running out of moves to make. You know? I understand deviating from the source material, but taking the source material and turning it into something that it never was because you just want to put your own personal stamp on it and not regurgitate a story verbatim, which in all honesty, that's what could be done with comic books. When you make them into movies, you can just regurgitate them verbatim. I tell people all the time, man, if you was a fan of 300, 300 was dope because 300, Zack Snyder took that and directly translated it from the comic book. The only difference was the scenes with Queen Gorgo were added in the movie. But other than that, you know, and they put pants on the Spartans because in the graphic novel, they swanging. They just swanging. Look just like a Greek, some Greek pottery with a bunch of little boys on it. Anyway, D. Steezel said it's not so much Marvel. I'm almost done with them. There's other interesting stuff. Yeah, because that's where I am, man. I'm like, y'all don't want to do right. Y'all don't deserve fans. Y'all can have those casuals that drink up every little piece of bull crap they put out. Because it's like, y'all done did everybody, and you ain't recasting none of them characters, that which they should too. I mean, if Chris Evans don't want to come back and be Steve Rogers, get another dude to be Steve Rogers. Robert Downey Jr. don't want to come back and be Tony Stark. Well, I heard they talk about they gonna have Tom Cruise in there as Tony Stark in Multiverse of Madness. So yeah, there's that. You think I don't even, man. I'm scared to even watch that trailer, man, if they have one. Oh, that is a very good question, Mocha. Any comic book big screen movies that did not stay true to the original comic storylines that you like or were done well? Yes. The first Guardians of the Galaxy and Captain America Civil War. Captain America Civil War has absolutely nothing to do with the Civil War comic book storyline other than the name Civil War and two factions opposing each other. Other than that, you read Civil War, you like, where they get the idea for the movie from with that? Grand Madam, is DC doing anything? DC will be dropping Aquaman 2 later this year. I would have to check. I think there is also a Flash movie coming out, but they're gonna do something about that Flash, man. They're gonna have to teach him how to run because that right there, that bruh, I ran track, and anybody come out on the track running like that, they got smoked, bruh. I'm like, who taught that cat to run? That's what I said, the Flash, that guy running like that. And Black Adam, Grand Madam, Black Adam comes out with The Rock as Black Adam, Aldous Hodge as Hawkman, Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate. What? But that's and then they've got a character Cyclone and one more character because they're gonna have the Justice Society. Not to be confused with the Justice League. The Justice Society is the team that inspired the Justice League, Golden Age. Yeah, that Flash story, D. Steezel, is gonna be kind of Flashpoint like because both the Ben Affleck Batman and the Michael Keaton Batman are going to be appearing in that Flash movie. So yeah, there's that. You know what I wouldn't mind having a movie about? You know what I would love to see a movie about? And here's one. Here's one for you old heads. Richard Dragon, Kung Fu Fighter. Tell me Richard Dragon, Kung Fu Fighter wouldn't be a dope movie. You get somebody like Scott Adkins or somebody like that who's nice with it, or even you could change his ethnicity and have somebody else play him. Yes, Grand Madam. The Justice Society is very old. They are the very first comic book team, unless you count Doc Savage's Fabulous Five. 1940. Yeah, Scott Adkins would be a dope Richard Dragon. And then you could get Michael Jai White to be Bronze Tiger. You could get somebody else to be Lady Shiva. Oh, Sensei, man, you can have all that in there. That would be a dope movie. See, DC, Marvel, y'all need to hire cast like us. We can breathe some life into it and make it do what it do. I am dead ass about that. Like I said, I'm writing some stuff right now, and I've got I got somebody doing some artwork for me, and when I get a couple pages, I'm gonna throw it up and let y'all see it, because I am very proud of it. So what else? Oh, y'all saw the Black Panther video, right? Well, I know y'all saw the Black Panther. If you didn't see the Black Panther video when it premiered on E-Man's page, I immediately did a video when I saw it, and I've got a video with the video in it. We got an anthem, y'all. But y'all knew that because I know y'all the faithful. Y'all rock. We rock with each other. Oh, you want to peep that art? Yeah, man. My man's working hard on it. He's working hard on it. He's very meticulous about what he does. I had a lot of my writing done before he even started art. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, dude, when you gonna finish? When you gonna finish? And he's in demand. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking to be a black Chris Claremont. Wait a minute. Why do I want to be a black Chris Claremont? Why don't I just be a Dwayne McDuffie or a Dennis Cowan? Or even better, why don't I just be D-Real? Yeah, Mr. Smith, that anthem is fire, bruh. Yes, Grand Madam, that one. Yes. That joint goes hard. So you asked for the Malcolm X version. Ooh. I think he just trying to get his foot in the door, bro. I subscribe to his page. I've been checking him out. He's making some moves, man. Y'all rock with Chief Wakil. He got plans. He got some plans to do some things. I say stay up with him, rock with him. I am going to reach out to Mr. Greg Burnham after I get my stuff done and see, if he thinks, what we got is a little something. And if it is, I'm gonna go ahead and make that Obsidian Moon Entertainment official. Well, it is official, but I mean, as far as publishing. So yeah. I am of the mind now. We got to build it ourselves. If we want it to happen, if we want it to do what it do, if we want to see us the way we want to see us portrayed, we gonna have to do it. We can't depend on folks at Marvel and DC and places like that to get us on, because after that anthem drop, Coogler And the Minutemen, they should have laid down. You know what I'm saying? They should have just laid down and been like, yo, all right, we done. Y'all making songs and shit now. Okay, we sorry. We got y'all making music about this. You got 13 issues written. How many of them are illustrated? Theo? How illustration. And this is and this is what I'm talking about. Illustrated or get you an illustrator or get at me and I can put you on to a cat, but I mean the art is sick, but yeah. Oh, and my man, Unknown Potential. Oh, and yeah, he could use the work. Not that I'm in his business like that, but Danny's trying to make a living. He's trying to make a go at it too. He's trying to do his own thing. And if y'all haven't went to his YouTube page, Unknown Potential, please go over there and check out his art. He does his stuff digital, and he can do both, but he does digital. Check the man out for real. When I first started getting characters put together and made and getting character profiles done, I had him do a couple of things for me. Also, too, you can hire somebody to do art for you on Fiverr, man, and you can get some stuff done for like 25, anywhere between $25, $50, man. Folks are hiring their services out. Theo say, finding an artist is hard. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not hard. Here's what you do. I tell you, there's a way around that, Theo. There's an easy way around that. Okay. You could go on Fiverr. There's another one. I'm gonna have to check it out. I forget the name. It escapes me. But they will illustrate your stuff by the page. You see what I'm saying? And if you said you got 13 issues. I don't know, average book, 20, 25 pages, something like that. Get it illustrated by the page. Then compile those pages into a book. Well, you said it's hard to find people in Tallahassee to work with. Then don't work with people in Tallahassee, brother. We got the internet, man. Folks, you can send your stuff out to people. You can send your stuff out to somebody in Sri Lanka if you want to. Trust me, there are artists all over the planet. Fiverr, FIVERR.com. There's a place to start. I guarantee there is somebody on there who will meet the price that you need to draw what you want. Bar none. Deviant Art, D Steezel, yes, they got a lot of good freelance artists, but Deviant Art is the upper crust of starving artists. So if you mess with Deviant Art, them some cast that's like, where my paper. Marcus Williams used to rock with Deviant Art before he started doing stuff for Marvel and Tuskegee Airs and stuff over at DC and everywhere else where he's doing stuff. Yeah. I had a cat when I was rocking with Fiverr. I had a cat on there that was like, I'll hook you up a book for like $200, and I didn't know that Fiverr has the same kind of policy as eBay. If you put your money out there for a product and they screw you, they take care of you. They take care of you. If you that squeamish about it though, I would get it copywritten first before I turn it loose or put any pages out to anybody. If you think somebody's going to try to plagiarize or steal your stuff, 100%, bro. Hey, I got so much stuff, man. I need to win a lottery. I could make my own Marvel comics if I was, goodness, bro. Trust me. I've been just like you, Theo, man. I've been fooling around making characters since I was in elementary school, man, and I still got like little rough drawings and little stories and things on it. Bruh, you got to do it. Make it happen. Get inspired. You need something to inspire you. Tell you what, I will do a video and I will put up some pictures of the art that I have. I'll give you like some character pictures because I got one character called Fangs Bane, and Fangs Bane is patterned after my oldest daughter. Even looks like her, got a beauty mark and everything. Bruh, I'm in this. I do this. So I hook some stuff up, man, and let y'all see it. And yeah, let's be about it. For real, for real. Let's be about it. Also, we here in Anchorage, we did the Black Business Expo this past weekend. And man, that got me energized and fired up to just like go ham with this. And then I was I co-hosted the thing online with Master P. And bruh, let me tell y'all something, man. P is about his business. He is so about his business. I hear you, D. Steezel. That's why I got me an artist. Because I ain't got enough faith in my skills like that for me to do a whole comic. Because, panels, you know what I'm saying? And what I learned, man, panels, you make them big. And then they shrink them down to size. So it's not like you got to draw little tiny pictures. You make whole full-size panels, and then they get shrunk down when it gets published. Anywho, back to Master P. Master P gave me an acronym to well, not me. I say it like me. It was like 100 and something people in that Zoom meeting. But he gave us the acronym BROKE. Okay? He said this is what broke means to him. Billionaires recreating opportunities and keep educating. D. Steezel, he was so passionate about what he was saying, D. He was almost in tears, bro. He was like, and he started pulling out all his products because he said, okay, it's one thing to have money, but if you ain't got no product, eventually all that money's going to go away. And plus, when you got a product, that's a legacy. That's something that you can pass on to your kids and your kids' kids. We don't have enough of that in our community. We don't have legacy stuff. Man, Master P got cereal in Walmart. Master P got chips in Walmart. Master P got energy drinks in Walmart. Master P got, you name it. He making stuff, man. He doing it. What you say? Yeah, Ice-T ain't doing it like P, man. I'm just saying. P is going hard. Theo says, see, that's my thing. Local support is non-existent. I can't get on any radio shows, get a reporter to do anything on T'Challa here. I've done more with y'all. Wow. I don't know what to tell you, Theo. You doing the most you can do right now, man. Let me know what I can do. If there's anything I can do from here, just let me know, man. We'll link up. We can do some things. D. Cecil said, did he give y'all some of this pancake mix? Oh, nah, he didn't give us anything except his time. He showed us all the products he had. And then y'all already know he used to have that No Limit clothing line. You know, he used to play ball, used to play basketball, and he's done movies. So I mean, he doing the full gamut, man. And P started out from the dirt. He started out from the mud. P said he used to go to school. Kids would make fun of his clothes. He used to get in fights all the time. Bruh, he's a real one. He don't come from money. And he said that like 3-4 times in that meeting. He does not come from money. He come from brokenness. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, keep up the good work, Theo. You are I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna just little confession here. Theo, you make me run, bruh. When I see you and I see, you, I'm like, dang, he got like 3 videos up. I'm behind. I gotta catch up. But the day to day, man, because I'm wearing so many hats and I'm doing so many different things. One day I'm at the radio station, another day, I'm doing my day thing, family, and man, it's a balance, man. But I see your hustle, man, and I appreciate it because it inspires me, because it's like, okay, I don't have to be lazy. I don't have to be tired. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like Kevin Gates. I got 6 jobs. I don't get tired. I don't get tired. You know what I mean? Real spit, man. Real spit. I enjoy y'all. I enjoy interacting and I enjoy chopping it up with y'all. And I got to a point, man, where I feel like I want to build with y'all. So we need to get together and build. For real, for real, for real. D. Diesel said, first time I really learned about him was that 96 Source magazine and Rap City interview. Bruh. I heard, I think it was like 95. I heard the Ice Cream Man. And I was like, who is this? And he didn't stop. You know what I'm saying? But see, he and that's something else he mentioned too. He said a lot of people think that he just came on the scene and blew up. Master P was doing rap albums for 7 years before we knew anything about Ice Cream Man or Ghetto D or Make 'em Say 7 years. So that was 95. 95 minus 7. 80s. The 80s. Yeah. Yeah. D, that True album, 80s. It didn't catch on when it first came out. It did not. Because the album didn't catch on, that's why he ended up doing what he did to get what he got. Grand Madam, you said, I got you thinking about developing a new spicy seasoning as a product. My question to you, Grand Madam, in response is, what's stopping you? A lot of times, the only thing blocking us from moving forward is us. So stop thinking that you are not. This is turning into a motivational thing. Stop thinking that you are not capable, or stop thinking about what would happen if. What would happen if it works? What would happen if it catches on? Yeah, Ice Cream Man. Ice Cream Man was cold, bro. And matter of fact, P dropped his Ice Cream Man, his version of Ice Cream Man, same time Drew Down. I don't know if y'all know who Drew Down is from the Bay Area, but he rocked with the Loonies. I got 5 on it. He dropped his Ice Cream Man same time. So if you was in the dirty, you was in the Magnolia, You was rocking with P's Ice Cream Man. You was in the Bay, you was rocking with Drew Downs Ice Cream Man. Bruh, Theo, 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 you keep me going. You keep me going, bro. I see you, and I'm like, I want to be like him when I grow up. These you said 90. Yeah, 96 was a crazy year for hip hop. Grand Madam, it is my distinct pleasure and privilege. Yes, please finish your book. And I'm thinking about writing another one. I got some poems that I've been writing, like COVID poems, and I'm probably going to do another poetry book compilation, and it'll probably be, something like, I had a title. I got a working title, but I don't even remember it. But but I know it's poems about COVID and things going on during the pandemic. So I should be banging that out by April, because April is National Poetry Month. So I want to have that ready and try to get that on deck, or maybe on Amazon before the end of April. So that's where I'm at with my stuff. Also, too, I'm starting up my improv group again, and I got a building for them to rehearse, and we're gonna start doing open rehearsal. See, I got my hands in everything, man. I did. The only way you're gonna get where you're going is to start going. Take that step. Go. Don't wait. Don't wait for nobody. Don't wait for nobody to tell you. Don't wait for nobody to give you permission. See, I'd have been around these folks, man. All these folks with these lucrative businesses, and and that done went national and global and stuff. And I'm like, man, that chick ain't no smarter than me. That dude don't got no more know-how than I do. But however, both of them are crazy papered out, and I'm not. What's the difference? Inspiration and perspiration. You can get inspired, but what you gonna do after you get inspired? Don't fizzle out. It just matter of time. I got irons on the fire, and it's like, okay, one of these got to hit, one of these got to drop. Something got to happen. Something's got to give. And when you're struggling, and I think it was somebody when I was going to church that said to me, you're on the right path when it's hard and you're struggling. Well, then I must be Rick Ross, because boy, every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Oh. Improv. Again. Okay. Oh, you interested? Okay. And it's always the ladies that's interested. And I had, when we was rocking the improv group, I had 5 ladies in the group and 2 dudes. I'm like, why brothers always got drama and things going on and stuff happening? But anyway, to your point, Mocha, yes, I will reach out when rehearsals start, probably in March, because we want to have something ready to go and some stuff to do for Juneteenth, because Juneteenth is going to be on the park strip again this year. We took it back. We on the park strip again this year. Yeah, the struggle can be extra, D. But just keep plugging, baby. Just keep plugging. Something got to fall, man. It's got to. Ooh, that's cool, Mocha. Yes. You have a beautiful voice, by the way. So don't get tired. Don't get tired. You are absolutely right, Grand Madam. Improv is a blast. I love it. I love doing it. I love teaching it. I love acting, all of that, man. Man, I got a heart for it, man. Gal called me the other day, was like her son likes acting. And when next time I'm doing something, she wants, me to mentor him. So I'm like, bet, when, I'll let you know. Oh, that's easy. Uh Get at me. Oh, snap, y'all. It is 10 after. See, I'm rocking with y'all and giving y'all so much love, and y'all inspiring me, and I'm inspiring y'all. Hey, D Diesel. Now, I'm getting ready to go get dinner. Now I'm finna go searching for the girl. I want some wings. I'm gonna go get me some wings. That's what I'm gonna do. Look here, y'all. I appreciate y'all rocking with me and hanging out. Y'all make me feel real good. Y'all make me feel real good. I ain't even gonna lie. Personal confession here. Just hearing, when I see, y'all names pop up and see y'all coming in here and just like, hey, what's up? And it's like I don't know. If you ever played a sport, like when I played football in high school, and you would come into the locker room and that whole vibe, it would just be dude vibe, and mugs just kind of, like, hey, this and that, and whoop, and let's get out here and hit each other real hard and get mad, and and that kind of vibe. We coming in, y'all know what y'all doing, and y'all come in here and y'all talk about it like you know what you're doing, and most of you do, all of you do. You just maybe we all need to keep each other encouraged. Yes, I see you, Grand Madam. I'm gonna go get my food, y'all. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. And I'll be coming at y'all next week. On time. But look here. Y'all be good. Be good to each other. Peace.